On Days of Our Lives last week, EJ received some of the best news of his life when Ava and Harris brought Susan home. That's because he eventually stopped hitting both Ava and Xander, which not only allowed him to hug his mom once more, but also kept EJ out of trouble. He would have been imprisoned sooner or later if he had committed 2 murders. Yes, even in Salem, incarceration occurs occasionally. Simply said, they don't always stick. But now that she's returned, the only issue we have is trying to figure out who took Susan away from Salem and over to England, leading everyone to believe she was killed in the car explosion. Who then would harm Susan and EJ in this manner? He has a lot of enemies, but they would need to know enough about his mother to send her to her unstable ex, Edmund Crumb. One who is well versed in both of them. Someone like Susan's ex-niece-in-law? That's right, Sami is the topic at hand. Even though Sami isn't wicked, she has a nasty habit of being vengeful. It's great that Lucas is still in jail for abducting her, but before she left town, Sami enraged EJ by catching him in bed with Belle. Of course they weren't together at the time, but Sami is just as possessive nonetheless. It would be Sami, EJ, and Susan's most recent game of cat and mouse. Before EJ staged his own comeback years ago, Susan, at the time portrayed by Eileen Davidson, surreptitiously revived Will and brainwashed him into believing he was her beloved Elvis Jr. Susan blamed Sami for her son's death, and her marriage to Edmund disintegrating. We couldn't resist. Sami wouldn't hesitate to get retribution if she found an opportunity, but they mainly kissed and made up with Susan confessing her mistakes. She may have been keeping an eye on Salem while she's been gone from the city, and Sami saw an opportunity to take Susan away, tease EJ a little, and to give Susan a little vengeance for keeping Will away from her. When Susan plunged over that cliff and barely survived, she wouldn't even have needed to enter Salem to complete the task. Alternatively, it can sound like this. You blame me for ending your marriage to Edmund? Okay, welcome him back, and best of luck with that. Edmund may have even been convinced by Sami that this time he would need to take slightly more extreme measures in order to keep Susan by his side. Susan claims she was kidnapped by an unknown person, but something doesn't seem right. She appears to know more than she is revealing. She might not have evidence of Sami, but she might have a suspicion. Maybe she wants to wait before accusing Sami because she thought they had moved on. She has attempted to mediate a settlement between Sami and EJ previously, after all. However, it appears from this week's revelations that EJ is adamant about discovering what really happened to his mother. And if the truth comes out, Sami will soon be appearing on our televisions once more now that Susan is back. How do you feel? Could Sami be responsible for Susan's trip to England? Who do you believe did it, if not you? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.